Welcome to yet another episode of our Hot Springs tour, and you may be surprised to see that I have shown a picture of a bathhouse and showing the caption as Hot Springs National Park. But yes, actually in Hot Springs National Park you will not only explore the forest and mountain area, but also you need to explore the Central Avenue, which is a historic tour of Hot Springs. This is the first part of what we did in day 2 of our tour, and I will start with day 1 evening when we got into the hotel for the first time. As soon as we checked in, we understood that the number of staff in the hotel was very small. Still, their service was excellent. Most probably all of the rooms were preoccupied before we arrived there. So we were given the room which was meant for the disabled, but we got something extra. So we were happy about it. Just like any other hotel room, we got the facilities like having the microwave oven, coffee machine, mini fridge, wardrobe, 2 beds, and obviously mirror, the table lamp, chairs, the alarm clock, TV, ironing table, and obviously hair dryer in the bathroom. Since it was meant for the disabled, so this window could be opened by a switch. In the bathroom, here the bathtub was quite low, and obviously there was a chair which was there to help the disabled persons. After checking into the hotel, we thought of having dinner. As we started searching for the Indian restaurant nearby, we found India Cafe. We visited there for the first time on that day and repeated the day after because the food was so good. We had chili chicken with butter naan along with dal makhani, chicken vindaloo and mutton curry. The next morning was sunny and the temperature was in a single digit. The morning, the first thing we had to do is to have the breakfast, which was given free of cost. There was a separate place to have coffee or tea, or even the arrangement for hot chocolate was there. For breakfast, we had a huge variety of food ranging from 2 types of omelette, bacon, pancakes, sausages, bread with gravy, fruits, milk, cereal, then yogurt, you name it, they have it.
This was my mom's breakfast for the day. It was bacon, sausages, eggs, and biscuits with gravy. And I took only bacon, cereal, and some milk.
So today is day 2nd of our trip, and we are about to start for our next destination, which is Hot Spring National Park. As I already said, that this national park is unlike other national parks where only one kind of thing you are about to see, that is the natural beauty. In this national park, there are different kinds of man-made things which are included. One of them was Mountain View Tower. That was our first destination of the day. This tower is located at such a place that you can have a panoramic view of Ouachita Mountain, Hot Spring Mountain and Diamond Lake all together. This observation tower is 65.8 meters high, and it was officially opened for the public in the year 1983. The way to this mountain tower reminded us of the road that we explored while going up the mountain of Pikes Peak in Colorado. After parking our car in the nearby area where there was picnic area as well, we saw another viewpoint just opposite to that Mountain View Tower. It was a very beautiful place. After getting the breathtaking glimpse of the blue hills from the viewpoint, we got into the Mountain View Tower, and we did not know there was a ticket system to use the elevator there to go up. So we needed to pay $52.
Bathhouses, built to bring the hot waters of the federally protected springs to visitors with varying degrees of luxury. The first structures built for this purpose were put up in the 1800s, but none of those structures still stand. Many iterations of bathhouses have taken the place of those lost to the various floods and fires of Hot Springs history.
And ultimately we were going up with the help of that elevator, and this took us to the observatory deck, which was at the top of this tower. And we were ultimately at the top. Hurrah, where are we?
We're on. I kind of forgot the name of the place. Really high. Fun fact: this tower was actually moving with the wind because it's so thin.
Yes, my son experienced that, though I didn't understand anything.
After spending a lot of time on the top of the tower, we finally decided that we would go to the second floor.
He means second last floor, where there was a mini museum. Here, the history of not only the Mountain View Tower is described, but also the history of the Hot Springs city is described. Also, some myths are busted, like someone may think how the hot springs are generating. Is there any volcano or something? But actually there is no volcano as such. Also, there are some myths about the gangster museum and the casinos. All those are busted and real facts are described here. Next, we plan to visit the Bath Row or the Central Avenue, but by walking. So we needed our car to be in the safe place, and we had to find a parking spot for that. This was the public parking spot, and we saw some cherry blossoms in front of that. As we started walking down the Bathhouse Row, first we saw the Gangster Museum, but we didn't enter it.
Central Avenue is also called the Historic District.
This is because there are many buildings which were of historical relevance. But please don't expect me to tell you that history. Just like Los Angeles, here also there is Walk of Fame in front of the visitor center. Like other people, we also wanted to have this water rich with minerals. We knew that the water here is full of iron, calcium and magnesium. This water was hot and the taste was horrible.
But for me, it tasted very good.
After walking for some time, we saw a fountain full of ice-cold water. It is very unusual to have this because the name of the city is Hot Springs and it is famous for having the hot springs all over the place. So from this point, we could see a number of bathhouses on this street. They are old and have an interesting history. These bathhouses were built as early as 1880s, remodeled in 1920s. Except few, all of these bathhouses stopped operating at some point of time or the other and then started operating again. And there are 8 bathhouses right now in this bathroom where you can soak yourself into this mineral rich water. This Fortis bathhouse is not only a bathhouse but also it turned itself into a museum as well as the visitor center for Hot Spring National Park. Though we did not have the time to visit the museum here, but this is the only bathhouse that we entered to get some maps of this Hot Springs National Park. This was a hot spring fountain. There were many hiking trails in this Hot Springs National Park and we chose the easiest one. From the front of Fortis bathhouse, we went to the back and then we found this trail. On our way, we found few outlets of this hot water. After climbing a few stairs, ultimately we could find our trail. This was really a steep way towards the top, and ultimately we could reach the Mountain View Tower again by walking. The place was full of trees, and though it is said to have some wild animals too, but we could see only the squirrels. Of course, on our way we had to take few breaks. After we reached there, we did not wait for long because we had other places to go. So we came back again by walking. Keep watching to know what we did next. Thank you for watching this video.